Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Outside Bosch. Good on the three-point shot. Bosch has got the game going here with the first basket for Brooklyn.
I just love how Bosch has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point.
Pittsburgh shooting their first free throws for the game on this trip to the line.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely.
Don't do that, dang.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brooklyn's shooting their first foul shot of the game. And again, it's Brooklyn converted.
And this is what England's coaches encourage him to do because they know these kinds of shots get him into rhythm.
Damian Lillard throws it down home.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish. And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
There's Lillard. One shot missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Off target with his three. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Demon. He goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Thompson misses. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. He takes it in. And slam dunk by Johnson.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Three-pointer, and that one's good. Ayton's got 6.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Out to Ingram. Puts up a 3. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. And taken away by Johnson. Into the middle. In the corner, it's Ingram. Over Lillard. And that one's good. Ingram. He's got 8. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that. And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. On the wing, Thompson. Looks for Mourning, gets it to him. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
The big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Gervin for 3. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Inside. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And it's sent back by Bosh. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Brooklyn ahead, up by 10. And we've got more action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Pittsburgh making a switch here. Gervin right side. Harper wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. Harper's got his first 3 points of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Lanier. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that going.
And here's Bosh. Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple. Harper's got 9 points in the quarter.
In good form from distance.
Irving's shot is good.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Pass to Lanier. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 ball is good. Lanier's got 5 points so far. Here's Irving. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Brooklyn leading by 16. Can't convert the two-handed jam. Johnson at the elbow. And so it looks like Pittsburgh will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of muscle on the defensive end.
Pass to Harper. Here's Ware. Still without a basket. Hugliata grabs the board. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. It's deflected.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Gervin for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Gervin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's deflected.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Here's Hayden. And calls. Nice feedback time from Harper. 9 points in the game so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. To the inside. Mourning for Moore. And Mourning throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And stolen by Eaton. Here's Hunter. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Brooklyn, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. Damian Lillard with the jam.
Now Lillard can still get up to throw it down. You know his teammates love to see that.
Bosh, that's good.
Great decision there. Move the ball out and find the open shooter.
Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Back to Lillard. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. They grab her on this. No dice on the putback jam. Brooklyn leads by 16. Johnson in the corner. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, you got to love the kick out. Excellent vision.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Nah. Bye.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Edwards. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this. Not good.
Outside Edwards. Here's Guglielmo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they backslide, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Thompson for 3. Brooklyn leads by 18. And here's Ingram from the arc. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 1:22 left in the third. Got that bucket.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
A fader. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And we're still early in the career of Ingram, but we'll see why B.I. could be an elite scorer in this league.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Baseline Jay on the way. And to the ball out of bounds. Down, touched it back. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Pittsburgh. They trail by 18. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
Johnson hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Mourning. Smith with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Such a reflexive shooter. Smith rarely needs any time to get set up and fire. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where is the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Lets it go with the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And here's Harper from the arc. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Back to Smith. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And this is what Smith is all about. Pulling the defense apart with his impressive accuracy.
Substitution for Pittsburgh. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
Timeout.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tend to do. It turns on motivation. What they said to you. Hey, man, all day. It's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame. Can't get like this. It's gonna take patience. Work constant. Check a steady maintenance. You might lose homies. You might fake friends. Thought you get it in.
Lillard attacking. A huge two-handed slam.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Now Ayton. Now Johnson. To put that. Another shot. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
And Matador defense. That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 16. Bosh, the screen. Ingram. Now Johnson. Outside Ingram.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6. Puts up the three. That one is off.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game for free.
Getting crafty. Dunked it home. Running inside.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Oh, what a play inside.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Johnson outside. Jacks up a three. And Chris Bosh gets the three. And Brooklyn leads by 9.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipating anticipated the play and got there first.
And it's Bosch in the corner. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved the best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from Ingram. Bosch will bring it up for Brooklyn. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And Brandon Ingram hits from deep.
A smooth shot from Ingram. Shooting with range is definitely an area that he's worked at.
Cunningham's shot is off. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Pass to Demon. Here he goes. Ingram wide open. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. The NBA on 2K Sports.
It's gonna get changes. I'm gonna keep this rotation like this for here for a while. I'm gonna keep it like this for a while. How's you getting them? You just random getting them in packs, them niggas? Like, I don't get it.
Here we go.
Pittsburgh starts out with the ball. Pass to Miller. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pocket four. Gugliotta. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Ayton the screen. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Lillard scanning the floor. Miller outside. Pull from the top of the key. Some shot is good that time.
And that pick takes the beat totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
Ayton up top. Thompson outside. Here's Bosch. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Baltimore shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Great dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Now Morant. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, look, Morant knows he can always find space for that jumper because defenders are always playing the grind.
Now, here's Lillard. Here's Gugliotta. Count that one.
That's a great trip. You always want to end up with those close looks.
Here's Ayton. And they double up Morant. Outside Bosch. To the left wing. There's the 3. Good D by Miller.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Lillard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Over in the corner, Green. Thompson looking for an opening. Over Miller. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now Morant. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Here's Green. Pass to Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot goes in.
Well, at his size, Ayton can absorb contact easily.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Gugliotta. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gugliotta's got 5 now.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do we stop it?
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Pitt. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in the first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Here's Irving. Following the bucket by Baltimore. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Now Bosch following the three-point attempt by Curry. And then Bosch with the jam.
And being that Bosch is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Mourning with the screen. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasingly entertaining.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The wide open look here for Bosch. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Bosch has got the lead up to 3 now for Pittsburgh. 1:57 left to play here in the half. It's stolen by Edwards. Edwards completes the break.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
It's stolen by Edwards. And here is Irving. Hasn't made one yet. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Right, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in the league. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
Baltimore trails by 7. Takes it inside.
Well, look, you can't just give him the lane like that. Come on.
56 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. Mourning with the screen. There's Anthony Edwards. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything he wanted defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Baltimore making a switch here. And out of bounds as Pittsburgh gains possession.
Substitution for Pittsburgh.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Gugliotta. He's got 5. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And the 3 ball is good. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond. And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And that does it for the first half of play. Pittsburgh leads by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Demon. Pass to Tatum. Here is Sigma. Gugliotta's shot is good. Gugliotta's got the first bucket of the third here for Baltimore.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
It's Miller on the wing. At Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Miller with a wide open look. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you got to lock and Trey hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And really with good positional size, Dinwiddie can make plays above the rim.
Pass to Thompson. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. It's tipped.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
Here's Sigma. Dinwiddie outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now here's Lillard. He has yet to score.
That's a screen set out of bounds. The ball goes to Baltimore.
Baltimore trails by 6. Now Dinwiddie. He has 6. And he jams it with authority.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
And what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dave to get his feet set.
Here's Tatum. Here's the drive. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Nene, the screen. And Nene with the stop.
Known for a scoring. There, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Pittsburgh working the ball around. Out to the wing. The 3 from Bosch. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And now a 10-point Pittsburgh lead. Dinwiddie wide open. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 9 points now in the quarter. Outside Bosch. Takes a 3. Baltimore with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Proven once again that he's a team-first player. Tatum is all about finding his guys whenever he can.
Back to Lillard. Let's go. Connects the jumper drops. Lillard's got 5 points so far. Baltimore trails by 7. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Demon. Here is Sigma. Edwards defending. And here's Tatum for 3. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Pittsburgh up by 7. And we're at the start of the 4th quarter. This is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Pittsburgh. To the middle. Mourning shouts good.
Check out Mourning inside where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
It's stolen by Edwards. From downtown, Edwards with confidence. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Pittsburgh.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Edwards. Three. Good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And it's so nice to see Dinwiddie in a scoring groove like this. He's making an important contribution on offense.
Outside Edwards. Misses the three. Baltimore trails by 11. Now Dinwiddie. Gets it down with two hands.
Well, that's just fantastic awareness. Recognizing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Here's Irving. Outside Edwards. Warning with it. 4 on the shot clock. And that one is good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
No good from 3. It's stolen. And stolen by Mourning. .116 left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Edwards. He's off from 3. Baltimore trails by 11. Oh, the dunk!
Plenty of power behind that play. He didn't give the defense any chance to stop it.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. Thompson. Rebounded by Tatum. Here is Sidwell. Tatum outside. And he drives in. Shot from 12. Cunningham pulls it down. Outside Bosch. Cunningham looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's off. Look loose. It's stolen by Cunningham. Abdul-Jabbar. And the layup is off. And stolen by Miller. So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. Even if
Fine.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Pittsburgh starts out with the ball. Now here's Lillard. Thompson outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
And Lillard is going to pick up the 5. That's his first 5. So it's Oakland now. It's a 3-point game. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
and uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Thompson in the corner. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a three.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
Cunningham working it over. Thompson is double. Offline with his three. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. Miller outside. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
Miller is a laser from deep. He can be lights out there. The defense has to make it tougher for him.
Pass to Thompson. And a wide open look for Cunningham. It's good from long range.
The Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Nice shot by Gugliana. No good. Cunningham on the wing. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Thompson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Cunningham. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer. .105 left here in the first quarter.
And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. Now, Oakland with it. Smith drawn the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
So it's Oakland now. Pass to Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the paint. Here's Mourning. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You won't see that from him very often. Missing the bunny like that.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the right wing. Here's Nurkic. 5 on the clock. Oakland needs to get off a shot here. Cunningham's shot is off. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Oakland on top, leading by just 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Oakland's performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Rebound by Smith.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Smith got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Good on the triple. Vassell's got the lead back up to 2 now for Oakland.
And I like how he didn't have a great look, kicked it, and they end up with the triple.
Outside Irving. Down low. Mourning. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And with his power and size, Mourning can be a headache to defend. Point proven there with him drawing the foul. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
It's stolen by Edwards. For the three. Edwards drills the three.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
From D. Thomas. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
The Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bosch. Pass to Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
The big fella Mourning out ahead on that break.
Screened by Valanciunas. Towns in the corner. Brooks outside. Launches a three. And Oakland hits again from deep.
3 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Irving. And the shot goes in.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Vassell outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
That rim has a family.
Pittsburgh trails by 4. Inside. And Mourning throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Edwards with the block. A deep three from Irving. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Oakland leads by 2. Going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off this ability to pass him.
Googly on his shot is good.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
Smith outside. Drops in the tray. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And Smith's teammates love when he's firing with confidence. They encourage him to take those shots. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Some nice passing by Oakland here. And Thompson launches it from deep. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
The layup off target. Pittsburgh trails by 3. Lillard with it. Picked up by Thompson. Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And Dame runs that so well. Knows precisely when to deliver that pass out of the pick and roll.
Cunningham for three. Drains the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Shots good by Miller.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
Hands it from downtown. Smith's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oakland.
We come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Gugliotta. It's over Towns. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Thomas goes in deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Fires from way outside. No good from Valanciunas. They play the clock right. They go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Lillard misses. Oakland leading by 3. Brooks down low. And here's Vassell from the arc. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh making a switch here. Here's Lillard. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Bosch. And it goes. Pittsburgh missing. Thomas goes in. Here's Valanciunas. And so is Oakland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We come back. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pittsburgh trails by 6. Irving up top. The three. Smith. Oakland grabs the miss. Thompson from long range. The shot will not fall. Miller sinks the three-pointer.
Good motion off the catch. That's a nice shot.
Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
Here's Cunningham. Puts it right back up and in.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one. One of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been solid.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Nene down low. A three-pointer. Good.
Kyrie's going to hunt for these now, but it's hard to stay in his shirt all the way in the corner.
Here's Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Counter pitch. Taken away by Nene. Irving looking for an opening. Off the glass.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the play.
Outside, Smith. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. Now Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Shoots for 3. Not that time. Pulling down. Smith. And down goes the 3.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Cunningham right side. Now Thompson. Taken away by Nene. Miller knocks down the 3.
And when this team needs a basket, Miller more than willing to take charge. Love his confidence.
Outside, Smith. Now Cunningham. Here's Smith.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kevin.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Nene down low. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
Coming through in a high-pressure moment. How about the poise he showed?
Cunningham. The 3 goes down.
The shot Cunningham continues to home. When he's connected from deep, this offense really opens up.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it. That's a big make. Now a 3 will only tie it.
Now Thompson. Cunningham fires. The shot is off. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean...
Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please stay home safe.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me tonight, Craig Anthony and Tim Legler.
Here we go.
So New York wins the tip. Outside Kid. And then it's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Gugliotta's shot is good.
Beyond the notion 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
Şengün. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Great look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And not much you can do defensively once Levine gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Şengün with the bucket.
How about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
Lillard outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Lillard's got 5 now.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. 7-point differential. And the basket by Edwards.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Kid, good.
This is important for Kid's confidence. When he's connecting from outside, everything else becomes easy.
The 17-footer. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Now Lillard, following the 3-point attempt by Jason Kidd. And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Right side Kidd. Screen by Şengün. And it's good, 2 points. Kidd's got his second basket.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. .51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Bosch. Here's the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
I just love how Bosch has worked in the 3-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Harden gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not really want to leave open.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Mourning. The tray. And again, New York with the triple.
I think there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Here's Edwards. He drives in. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
First team foul. In for Pittsburgh. Number 5.
Harden surveying the D to the left wing. Here's Bowen. No scoring in this one. 2 on the clock. For 3, Kidd. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pittsburgh leading by 6. Now, here is Irving. That's a 2 from Smith. It's rebounded by Bosch. There's the drive. Bowen, good.
And Bowen is selective when it comes to shooting, but they're showing some assertiveness inside.
Right side Bosch. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
Inside. Here's Mourning. And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Tim Pure basket.
That's as good as it gets. Woo!
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
To the middle. Stolen by Bosch.
Well, they tried to punch the ball inside right there, but the window closed quickly. That's great defense.
And seems like Edwards has gotten better from long range every season. And you can see how confident he's becoming. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Number 31. Nene. 2 minutes.
And here's Bosch.
2 minutes.
Still scoreless. Edwards looking it over. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden.
Timeout.
That is his first foul of the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Quick shot, big shot, threes in your face while your wrist locked.
1:43 left in the first half. Back to Irving. Pocket 6. 18 feet out. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He knocks down another from the mid-range. Irving has this shot down pat.
Oh, no one around him. Sinks the triple. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there. Pass to Smith. Launches it. It's rebounded by Shanghai. New York trails by 10. Edwards drawing the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
What'd I do?
Outside Edwards.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Paul for 3. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
You know, defensively, you have to keep Irving out of the lane or else he will eat you alive.
Paul with the bucket.
He is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Yep, that one goes. 8 points for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now Edwards. 9 points in the game so far.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of a possession.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Pass to Thompson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Gugliotta's shot is good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for New York. They trail by 11. Weber can't hit.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Pittsburgh shooting their first free throw of the game.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by New York.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
To the paint. Anunoby in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Pittsburgh leading by 12. 90 seconds now into the second half. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Thompson way outside. Great Anthony Edwards is full of confidence. It's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
The concentration from Kid at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Shooting while in rhythm, proving how dangerous he is off the dribble.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
A jumper, and again it's New York.
And you can't forget about Kidd in transition. Whether he's dishing it or shooting it, he's great at making the right decision.
Out to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Şengün with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Şengün no good. Pittsburgh leading by 7. Lillard surveying the D. And there's the drive. And Lillard throws it down.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
It's Şengün, top of the key. Sinks the three-pointer. Şengün's got 6.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
Lillard attacking. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Defensive rebound. Outside Edwards. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And it's Pittsburgh ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Kidd. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Kidd's got 12 points in just the second half.
And we're used to J. Kidd dishing the assist. Great to see him pouring in some points tonight. If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Irving looking over the floor. Offline with his three. New York trails by 9. Outside Edwards. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Well, it just shows you.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Paul with the ball. From the high post. Count that bucket.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Inside. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Miller with a wide open look. And it's good assisting. And the play was Miller.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch and shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
Lillard outside. Pass to Miller. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Excellent defense there from Smith.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Lillard. Out to Miller. There's the triple. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Now Bailey. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
Lillard with it. Chris Paul covering. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Thompson. Down low. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Buzelis. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Pittsburgh. Thompson for three. They get it back. Pittsburgh working the ball around. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
And so Steve Kerr is going to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. And here is Johnson. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Johnson. Pocket 6. Lets it go with a three. Buzelis' shot is good.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. The visitors with the ball. "12 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 5. Smith outside. Johnson with the bounce pass. Launches it. And that one is off. At the end of the first quarter, and it's first inning so far. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Now Johnson. For Anthony Edwards, missed from long range. Pass to Smith. Johnson down low. And here is Mourning. Smith for three. And it's Mourning with the rebound. For three, Edwards. It's hauled in by Smith.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Pass to Mourning. Here's the three. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency is going up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
And it's Bailey in the corner. Back to Johnson. Pass to Buzelis. Bailey controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
With good instincts and length, Bailey is a plus offensive rebounder.
Irving. Rush going around him. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Back to Smith. Now Johnson. .146 left to play in the first half. Pass to Bailey. Misses the layup. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Over to the wing. Back to Johnson. Johnson double team. Out to the right wing. No one won't go. No good on the three. Pittsburgh leading by 4. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Outside Bosch. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bosch has got 5 points in the quarter.
Bosch showing you just how confident he is in his stroke. What a sweet stroke it is, and it always looks better when it's coming from a left.
Wasted no time on that one. And now a 10-point Pittsburgh lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Moore. Out to the wing. Here's Buzelis. No good again that time.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And the basket by Bailey.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a positive effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And it's Pittsburgh bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And happy you can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Pass to Bailey. Outside Bosch. Here's Bailey. Takes the 3. And Chris Bosch hits from deep. Bosch has got his first 3 points of the game.
At nearly 7 feet tall, Bosch brings a lot of value with his ability to shoot the jumper.
Miller outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And Pittsburgh leads by 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Buzelis. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
A big answer from Buzelis. He wants his team to know they can count on him from the perimeter.
Lillard scanning the floor. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Thompson from long range. Rebounded by Bailey. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
The kick out to Bosch. For the tie. Pittsburgh pulls it in. They've led by 5-10. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
Nice job getting position that time by Abdul-Jabbar. And once he gets that position, he goes to work.
Bosch in the post. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Bailey. Buries the long-range jumper. Bailey's got 6 points in the quarter.
I like how confident and aggressive Bailey is. He takes initiative whenever he sees an opportunity.
Coming onto the floor.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Back to Lillard. Fires the 3. No good that time. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh with the possession here.
And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
Yep, going with the most grueling kind of defense possible. They're looking to make something happen here.
Thompson for the triple. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Bosch. Here's Buzelis. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Now here's Lillard. Thompson with it. Bailey picks him up. Fires the three. It's tipped.
So quick to get off his feet. Bailey has the instincts and the length to be an impact defender.
Back to Paul. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Paul looking around. Pass to Bailey. Here's Flag. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And Pittsburgh with the possession here. Here's Irving. Fires from deep. Trains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got the fourth quarter going with the first pass of the period here for Pittsburgh. Here's Paul. 6 feet out. And that's off the glass and in.
Paul knows exactly which angle he wants to take on that shot inside. That just comes from great awareness.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team. Josh Smith.
Oh, that is a big-time jam.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Edwards with it. Thompson. He's off from three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Smith. Smith drawing the double team. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. Now Bailey to take the lead. No good there. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Johnson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Morning inside. Edwards fires. Misses the three. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Just a little under 2.5 minutes of pass now here in the fourth.
And they need this one. So he steps up everywhere. The guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for Pittsburgh.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 6 on the shot clock. From 14. And that's enough.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too.
Outside Hunter. Now Castle. Releases from 15. It's in
biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Deflects the pass. And so it looks like Pittsburgh will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play. That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
The first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those throws are big key possession gambling. Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, 3 could even the score.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. What do you think you're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 on the back.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Miller surveying the floor. Beyond the arc. Off target from outside. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and with me at the table tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler.
Here we go.
And Pittsburgh starts out with the ball. Thompson in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Floyd. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Şengün. Greg, you looking out for Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
Yeah, and you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Floyd. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. Pass to Ayton. Here's Knippel. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
That's his shot. When Knippel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Now Thompson pulls it up. And he hits the jump shot.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Hamilton. And another three for Detroit.
That's a nice kid. Great feel for where to move with it.
Here's Floyd. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Cunningham. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Pass to Gugliotta. From about 19 feet. It's good.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Ayton inside. Now, here's Şengün. Pocket 6. Over Gugliotta. Şengün, no good. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And he gets the bucket.
The assisted basket. Coaches love those. Shows your offense is running well.
Looking to end the run. Pass to Knippel. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now Hamilton. Post try. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Out to Thompson. From outside the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 5 now.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Miller outside. They get it back. Over in the corner, Lillard. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. The three-pointer's off the mark. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. No good from Hamilton.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
Pittsburgh leading by 4. Pass to Morning. Doesn't go that time. Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Going inside.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
That's like that when they had a little something extra on it. And it's Pittsburgh with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, when you consider how Pittsburgh is doing, your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Pittsburgh. Knocks it loose. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Porzingis. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Detroit, no good that time either. Pittsburgh leading by 6. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Edwards. Porzingis with the rebound. Detroit with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Fears. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Lets it go from the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. Johnson, a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for Pittsburgh. Fears with it. Edwards with it. Fears covering. And the shot is good from Johnson. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Pittsburgh.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Johnson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Fears. And they get it. Detroit, no good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence. And it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Queen. No good with the wing jumper.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage work and empty up.
They have a good plan going right now. They're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Here's Bosch. Good, nice job down low.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here's Queen. It's rebounded by Bosch. One-on-one here. everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
What's the deal?
Pittsburgh starts out with the ball. Pass to Floyd. Clock at 6. Driving inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound by Albuquerque. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bowen. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Butler attacking. And it's Butler with the jam.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
Here's Gugliotta. He's covered by Bosch. To the middle. Here's Floyd. Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Nice shot by Thompson.
With his strong shot mechanics, these long-range shots tend to look easy for Thompson.
Offensive rebound. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. Here's Floyd. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's just going to lay up like that.
And Pittsburgh with the possession here. Spencer Dinwiddie missing his last shot. Thompson outside. Takes a three. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Ayton a screen. Here's Bowen. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Butler from outside. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Miller. And now running up the court. Miller pushing it up. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. In this game, we'll see Pittsburgh against Albuquerque. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And Pittsburgh starts out with the ball. Pass to Floyd. goes. Here's Gugliotta, guarded by Nene. With the fadeaway. Rebound by Albuquerque. Out to Brooks. Outside Westbrook. Now Edwards. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. There's Miller with the three. And here's Edwards. It's Brooks on the wing. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Pass to Floyd. Thompson outside. And the three ball is good.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
What I do already.
Left side Westbrook. Inside. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Back to Edwards. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Front past the arc. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Edwards with another miss. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, that goes in. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Edwards with another. Pittsburgh leading by 4.
Shit. Oh.
The assist on that one.
Ooh, I need this help, man. No way.
That's the 3 flies.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Floyd.
That's off.
Offline with his 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. Here's Edwards. Off with the layup.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways.
Motherfucker, you got Alonzo Mourning and somebody else starting. Nene. Yeah, boy, you run a 2-3 against that, you gonna get you can't do nothing. Look, you can't have both of them starting.
And it's Pittsburgh.
Cause you ain't got no shooting out there. You see, I'm in a 2-3, and you can't do.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin.
I'm in a 2-3, and you can't do nothing.
Time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Pittsburgh.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Abdul-Jabbar overcomes the tight defense inside.
And when we talk about players who don't mind shooting with a hand in their face, Kareem's at the top of the list.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Gugliotta. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Takes a 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Albuquerque trails by 6. You know, Stan, you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses. What impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for Pittsburgh. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Bosch. Shoots over Towns. Bosch can't get it to go.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
To the inside. And stolen by Mourning. Launches the three. They get the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Bosch. Pittsburgh working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Malone. Launches a three. It's all in by Alonzo Mourning.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against you.
Albuquerque trails by 8. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Here's Wong. Here's Gugliotta. And cut it from 19 feet away. Gugliotta's got 5 now.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Outside Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Mourning. Malawaj grabs the miss. And Albuquerque with the possession. 6-point game. And Wong gets it to go.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Cunningham on the wing. "19 seconds left now here in the second."
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looky light from 3 and capitalized.
And it's Pittsburgh with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Westbrook with it. Still scoreless. Edwards drills the three.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Back to Edwards. That's the Mourning. The three. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
First team foul.
Pittsburgh shooting their first free throw of the game.
Alonzo Mourning.
That free throw good for Mourning.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Pass to Westbrook. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
Well, you know that's the name of the game these days. Get threes, spread out that defense.
And here is Morning. Here's Floyd. Scoreless thus far. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, play the game. What you mean?
Revenge in style there.
What you want me to do? I'm playing the game.
And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
I'm playing like it's supposed to be played. Yeah, yeah. I'm running the play thing. How you supposed to do it?
Team shooting a steady
What?
from outside.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Thompson from long range. Offensive rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without the foul.
Defensive
Man,
foul.
we've seen this movie before. Kyrie Irving special with the rock.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations. And he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis. And he's done it.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
And what an excellent way to end that possession. There was some power on that play.
Brooks with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 5 on the clock. With the slam.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Kyrie Irving.
It's good.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 2 now from beyond the arc in the court for Albuquerque. To the middle. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the continuing goal right there.
Too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the
Where is you from?
Can't call it for going for the block.
Now Lillard. Outside Bosch. Misses the three.
We caught a timeout.
Timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, might as well pack your bags.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Yo, you all right?
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now, timeout called by Pittsburgh. And it's Pittsburgh heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough. quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pittsburgh leading by 7. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
How do you like that? No finesse there from Lillard.
Here's Wall. It's good from long range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Bosch. It's all in by Alonzo Mourning. Fires the three. They get it back. And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it out. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
And stolen by Lillard. One-on-one fast break. Edwards fires. Buries the deep ball. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Pittsburgh?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
He'll put it up there. Launches it. And there's the three.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Nene into the lane. And they come back with a three of their own.
I just love how Bosch has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Jackson with three. That does not go.
What the fuck? Why everybody keep getting injured?
He is off.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look
Why
like
everybody
enough.
keep getting injured?
And that's the one thing you just really can't control.
Why everybody the P
Or
word,
even
though?
guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it.
Why is everybody a P word?
All you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
So Pittsburgh going with almost an entire new group here. .51 left in the fourth quarter. From 19, that one goes.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring him in as long as he can.
For three, gets the three-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
A legendary shooter, Thompson is also a versatile defender who plays with great energy on both sides of the ball.
To the paint. Pass to Gugliotta. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. The shot by Long, no good. Pittsburgh leading by 22. Miller outside. Here's Floyd. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Pass to Gugliotta. And he's good on the three ball.
Just a terrific decision from Westbrook there. He loves kicking it out to shooters.
Here's Gugliotta. Defended by Towns. Thompson in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
What a tremendous ability to hit from so far out. That's a big-time three.
Outside Westbrook. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson way outside.
That is ridiculous.
The game.
Pittsburgh picking up the win. This one was over well before the final buzz. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it. 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. And here's Jokic. The kick out to Bosch. And that one is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Down low. Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound by Albuquerque. Out left to the wing. Carries it from three-point range.
That's his shot. When Knipple gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Well, Greg, we know at his feet, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you win close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important. Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. And Embiid throws it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin. Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. Back to Thompson. Shoots the three. Gets it to go from behind the arc.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Unselfishly giving up the ball, putting the pass right where it needs to be.
Miller with a wide open look. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. There's Miller with the three. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hand.
Well, this is why you can't get lazy on defense. When you leave someone open, this is what happens.
Here's Morant.
Best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
Count it.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Jokic. Pass to Gugliotta. Over Bosch. The shot by Gugliotta, no good. Here's Embiid. Bosch. And it's the turnaround jumper. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Fuck you got Jokic on point guard? Fuck type of shit is that? I don't even, how they even let you put him there though?
We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Albuquerque?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on them.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Jokic draws the double. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Some changes for Albuquerque. Has to Ware. Up and in from the low block. Ware's got the first basket of the second quarter for Albuquerque. Outside Edwards. Edwards on the bounce. And Edwards slams it in.
Great blend of speed and power on Edwards' drive. Very difficult to stop in.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Pittsburgh pulls it in. And the call will be against Khalil Ware. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Morning with the screen. Here's Irving. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Igor Demet.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, he still continues to play at a high level.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Pass to Buzelis. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball. Buzelis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Irving. And he drives in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
On the drive, Irving just so dynamic. The defense doesn't know what to do to contain it.
Pass to Bosch. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
And Bosch has a beautiful stroke from the mid-range. Once you give him room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Here's Buzelis. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
He got a great look and made sure it didn't go to waste.
Here's Irving. He's got 6. Got a hand on it. And here we go. Albuquerque, fast break.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. In addition to going over the game plan, making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Edwards trying.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Anthony did.
Stolen by Bosch. Nene outside. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Now 8 seconds separate the two blocks. Wasted no time on that one. And Albuquerque leads by 2.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
6 on the shot clock. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. He got it up. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Albuquerque out in front. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Guglielmo. Off target from outside. Here's Dennis. Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Buzelis. Now Ware. Over Miller. Ware, good. Ware's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Albuquerque. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, no one gets to the hole better than Ja. His first step is unreal.
Ware, good.
Nice shot. Doing his part to stretch out that defense.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pittsburgh trails by 5. And it's Miller in the corner. Over Buzelis. The wing jumper off target. One-on-one fast break. And it falls over the rim and in. Buzelis has got 8.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Pittsburgh. Thompson outside. And he knocks down the jumper. Johnson's got his second bucket.
The assertive approach paying dividends there. Shot ready on the catch and made it look easy.
Miller outside. And he gets the bucket.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, and then, woo.
Jokic has a two-pointer. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Inside. Out to Thompson. Pittsburgh working the ball around. A shot by Guglielmo, no good. Albuquerque leading by 3. Kneppel wide open and he fires. Good on the triple. He's got 6.
Quite simply, you need to run Kneppel off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot.
Pass to Guglielmo. And here's Miller outside. Connects from three-point range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Fades back. Now Kneppel. From deep, Jokic. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Morant surveying the D. Thompson left side. The time. And again, it's Pittsburgh with the 3.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
And it's Stojakovic missing. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. And it's Morant missing. It's 2-on-1. Stojakovic with it. He's picked up by Morant. Shot's good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got his first points of the game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Now Morant. He's got 6. Here's Guglielmo. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Guglielmo's got it all tied up now for Pittsburgh. And a deep 3 from Jokic. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And when we return, look at the fourth. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
And good as it just snugs right down through the net. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Pittsburgh.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight. saw lane, and you saw the explosiveness.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Nikola Jokic. Off target from outside. Pittsburgh leading by 3. Whoa! Extra right there from Edwards.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Jokic. And the 3 misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a coach shot.
Outside Jokic. Down he goes for 3.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Irving. Jokic pulls it down. Albuquerque trails by 4. Shots up a 3. That does not go.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish.
Pittsburgh leading by 6. Now Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Take the 3. Can't get it to go. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. The shot is off. Here's Jokic. He drills the 3.
He answers the call and provides a huge bucket.
Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Irving.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy.
Just second between the shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
So they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
Yes, sir.
So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just...
To all these fans who made it tonight, your support is
Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And Pittsburgh starts out with the ball. Here's Gugliotta. Thompson outside. Thompson is double. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. Shot clock at 2. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a late suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Back to Doncic. Philadelphia moving the ball. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ingram outside. So the wing on the left. And it's flag missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Morant drives in. And finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Here's flag. Back to Bosh. In the corner, it's flag. Ingram outside. The three for Doncic. Another miss by Philadelphia.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And from that distance, that's a tough shot to guard.
Miller outside. No good on the triple. 141 left to play here in the first. Ingram right side. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Miller. Rebound. Got a piece of it.
And how about the defensive instincts Flag showed on that block? Guys can't afford to take him lightly on this end.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Thompson. They get it again. It's up a 3. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
Well, pick and roll is a crucial aspect in the NBA. Klay Thompson on time and on target.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Pittsburgh shooting their first free throw of the game. And Abdul-Jabbar no good on that one.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Here's Morant. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And it's blocked.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that.
For Pittsburgh, they started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. That one is off.
something in his eye on that shot?
One quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Pittsburgh leads by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Pittsburgh.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Gugliotta. Shot clock at 5. That puts them in the lead. Giddy's got the lead up to 1 now for Philadelphia.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot is going to make him so dangerous.
Buries it from three-point range.
The Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving in.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Guys back and forth this weekend.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And it's Irving with the rebound.
You try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
It's so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Pass to Gugliotta. And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
Absolutely ready. And they put the ball in his hand, and he's able to finish.
Bosh the screen. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's good on the putback.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
And here's Johnson outside. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Giddey. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Giddey. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Mourning can't make it work. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Tatum. And bounce out down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here's Edwards.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Down low. Here's Bosch. And the dunk by Bosch.
Well, if you're going to guard Luka Doncic, you know you're going to get a steady diet of pick and roll, and he can still carve you up.
Thompson in the corner. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Nice flow to that sequence, moving the ball really well.
Ingram outside. Pass to Bosch. Ingram attacking. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call, and he'll shoot two.
How about the young swingman Ingram? So good at using that size down low to draw contact.
And he sinks the second. Now Morant. He's got 6 to the right side. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Pass to Ingram. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Flag. Clock at 4. From 12 feet out. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Morant with it. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for your home team.
Outside, Edwards. Push up on top. Ingram wide open. Drills it from outside.
Smooth shot from Ingram. Shooting with range is definitely an area that he's worked on.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
Josh Giddey. First personal foul.
Here's Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
Well, his height coming in handy there at 6'6". Klay Thompson says, this is money for me.
Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Bosch inside. Morant outside. Inside. Miller. It's rebounded by Giddey. Philadelphia trails by 6. Great, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Those great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point.
And Morant throws it down.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Pass to Ingram. A 3. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Outside Bosch. Fires for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And now it's a 9. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And Chris Bosch with the slam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pittsburgh shooting their 4th and 5th attempts in the free throw line tonight. That's good from Morant.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
That one is no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
13 foul. Checking in for the away team.
8 seconds left in the 3rd. Here's Ingram. Oh, he misses the dunk. And it's Pittsburgh with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pittsburgh leading by 10. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Edwards got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Pittsburgh. Doncic outside to the middle. Ingram outside. And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Gugliotta. Gugliotta grabs the board.
That's the kind of D you need.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Now, here's Doncic. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And there's the 3.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Gugliotta. Edwards missed on the 3.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Here's Doncic. Misses the 3. Edwards. Oh.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
The 3 goes down.
And this is what Ingram's coaches encourage him to do because they know these kinds of shots get him into rhythm.
Oh, slam dunk.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Outside Ingram. A three-pointer. Good.
Very few people draw the kind of attention of Luka, and that opens up the three-pointer. Very nicely done.
Johnson with it. Out guarded by Ingram. And he does not hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
The outstanding pass. The open man just has to catch it and score.
Outside Edwards. Mourning with the screen. Johnson outside. From outside. And it doesn't go. Outside Ingram. Puts it up from deep. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Down he goes for 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Pittsburgh. Outside Edwards. Ingram with the steal. Fires. Whoa, the reverse. Tipped away and taken away by Johnson. So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. And in... Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson.
Here we go.
And Pittsburgh starts out with the ball. Now here's Morant. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some Morant. This man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Bosh going around him. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Out to Miller. Up top, Morant. Back to Miller. To the middle. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Pass to Bosh. To the paint. Here's O'Connell.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
And O'Connell slams it in.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going, enjoying setting the table.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Inside. And stolen by Okongwu.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
One of the best shooters you'll ever see. Thompson's form impeccable.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Gugliotta. Over Okongwu. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. A special move before the shot.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And here they come. And so Doncic will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by one. Pass to Okongwu. And the shot goes in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Ingram. And stolen by Miller. Down low. Here's Gugliotta. The layup off target.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Drills the three-pointer.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass the flag. Okongwu. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Thompson surveying the floor. Miller with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Miller's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident.
so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Edwards launches it from deep. Both teams have been going here early. It's still close through the first quarter. Philadelphia leads by just one. And the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And stolen by Tatum. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
There's the triple. Tatum from 3.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Irving looking over the floor. Here's Bosch. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is under grab like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
To Giddey. Now here's Tatum. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Philadelphia with the ball. Outside Tatum. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Irving, good. Irving's got his first points of the game.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Pass to Guglielmo. Sinks the three-pointer.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When Kyrie is attacking, he is hard to contain because you know what? He can finish drives in any way possible.
Pass the box. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Weber a screen. To the paint. And Weber throws it down.
How about Tatum shredding the D with his passing? So effective in pick and rolls.
Irving attacking. And Tatum pulls it down.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Into the lane. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. That one goes. Count it. Gugliotta's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Edwards. Shoots it. And So it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. To the middle. Out to Ingram. The 3. Good D by Thompson.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Richard the dynamic John Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than John Morant, and I'm coming up short. John doesn't just make plays, he makes memories. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now, here's Morant for 3. No good with the triple. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Doncic. And that one clearly foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber. And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for the Lakers. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Miller, that's for 2. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Miller's got 7.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
On the wing, Thompson. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That was a textbook 10 by Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. On right wing. Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Okongwu. For 3, Ingram. And the 3 ball is good. Ingram's got his second basket.
Smooth shot from Ingram. Shooting with range is definitely an area that he's worked at.
For the finish. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle nice finish. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Ingram missing. Pittsburgh trails by 8. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Morant downhill. And Morant throws it down.
No need to mess around with a layup. Just slam it home.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the inside. Out to Doncic. Pocket 6. Philadelphia able to get a shot off. Buries it from 3-point range. Ingram's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And this is what Ingram's coaches encourage him to do because they know these kind of shots get him into rhythm.
Pittsburgh shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip of the line.
First team foul.
And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. And so he makes both from the line.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Gugliotta. Here's Tatum. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pittsburgh trails by 7. Irving with the ball. Diving in. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Back to Tatum. Pass to Giddey. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Edwards inside. Johnson outside. And here's Irving. Bosch, that's the two. Giddey will pull it down. Philadelphia leading by 5. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's off.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Earning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Irving outside. Trying again. And down goes the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
It's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams put a larger emphasis on blocking up threes.
Stolen by Bosch. Cleared away by Ayton. Philadelphia leading by 4. Giddey. He puts it in.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there. And he's a stranger to the bright lights.
Outside Edwards. Here's Tatum. Now Ayton. Tatum tries the other. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Tatum down low. Puts up the 3. Buries the deep ball.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
Miller. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
Great defense. He was having none of that there.
Now Giddey. Edwards looking it over. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it go. Does not go in. And Pittsburgh with the possession here. 7-point differential.
And when this team needs a basket, Miller more than willing to take charge. Love his confidence.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. Got one more though. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5.
No time to waste on this possession.
Working against them right now. What a big moment for Klay Thompson with the game up to ground. He comes up huge. Pressure, what is that?
Had to foul them on that occasion to stop the clock. That's an enemy in this situation.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. 20 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Here's Thompson. That's in there.
Those high percentage looks are easy for Thompson. He's just got the touch for inside shots.
Now flag. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throw finish on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. They're down by 5. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
So Philadelphia